Speaking of slowing down, Lamar be talking that Florida talk. So, Bucky, which quarterback would you rather have? Them Florida boys for funny. Lamar Jackson or Justin Herbert?
Man, this is a tough one. This is probably about the toughest debate that you can get when you talk about young quarterbacks that have everything that you look for. But I'm going to skew towards Lamar Jackson. I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson in this debate only because Lamar Jackson is ranked in the top 10 in rushing yards and passing yards. You know, we took Lamar Jackson to task for his passing prowess, but this year he is averaging over 300 passing yards per game. His completion percentage is the highest that he's had in his career, and his passer rating is over 100 at 104. And so everything that we've asked to see from Lamar Jackson, he is responding. He's responded in splendid fashion while still retaining the superpowers that we talked about make him dangerous, which is the running ability. And so as I see this Baltimore Ravens offense evolve, and as Lamar Jackson is doing more things than just running the read option and doing quarterback design runs, he is becoming the quarterback that we eventually want to see. And, oh, by the way, he's doing it while still winning. It is crazy to say that Lamar Jackson is playing the best that he's ever played, and he's already been an MVP. Give me that guy.
Yeah, this is very tough, and I could go either way. I really want to kind of devote my time to Marcellus because I know that this is going to be pure torture for you. But I am going to take Justin Herbert, and it is just in terms of big picture, start with 6'6", 237 pounds as a quarterback. And far more agile than you would ever expect. I mean, that's one of the things. When I first saw those numbers, I was like, really? He's that big? Because the way he moves doesn't make me think of someone that big in comparison to Lamar Jackson, 6'2", 212. He can operate without having to run. So ultimately, between the two, the numbers right now, as Bucky alluded to, are practically even in terms of what they are doing. But Herbert's durability, to me, gives him an edge, along with the fact that he's just been a little bit better in terms of turnovers, in terms of interceptions, in terms of avoiding getting sacked. I agree. The superpower of Lamar Jackson running the ball, that is an X factor that people still haven't figured out. But Justin Herbert has done all of that without needing to expose himself as a runner. And so that's the slight edge that I'm going to give Justin Herbert.
Okay. Tough talk time right here.
I can't wait.
Lord. So, Bucky, you win Lamar. Slick, you win Herbert. Typical. Let me break the racial tie right here that you guys just tied. The hell? Wow. Y'all lazy as hell.
Wow.
And then Slick gonna double down tomorrow. You don't expect Herbert to move like that. God dang, Slick. It's 2021. Yeah, we do. I digress.
It's because he's 6'6", 237, not because of the color of his skin, you knucklehead.
I mean, I know that, but clickbait don't, so hopefully it gets clickbait. All right, here's the thing. Let me break this tie right here. I got to go with Lamar Herbert. I got a better name.
What?
How about Justin Jackson, who was born in a liquor store? We got to, he ran to freedom. That boy, Justin Jackson, boy, you know he was born in a liquor store. Let me stop. I have to give you my love story. And my love story for both of these guys goes long and it goes deep. But the problem is one of them has been longer, and it's Lamar Jackson. And because Lamar Jackson is an underdog, and why do I call him an underdog? Because he shouldn't have been the 32nd pick. He was drafted in the same class as Baker Mayfield, number 1 overall. What the hell? He was drafted with Josh Allen. They both looking at Baker like, what the hell is this? So I got to give respect to Lamar Jackson, who, since he's been a player in the NFL as a starter, has had 2 more wins than Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady with 2 fewer starts. That's Lamar Jackson, y'all. I'm going to give some love to a guy that the neighborhood was saying, oh, man, he can't even play the position. You know, Bill Polian, neighborhood watch, tell him, oh, he need to be a running back. And then his mama all in the business. Mama's the agent. Lamar Jackson just had it rough. And then no one believed that he could achieve what he's achieved. And what has he achieved? Unanimous MVP. Only 2 of those guys on this planet. And Lamar Jackson is one of them. I'm not going to take shots at Justin Herbert because you know what? All of those shots would miss. Justin Herbert is amazing. This is one of those drafts where if you're picking number 2, you're actually happy because whoever the guy takes at number 1, you're going to take the other guy. But let me give Justin Jackson, Lamar Jackson his flowers. Lamar Jackson right now is beating Justin Herbert in one major statistical category that a lot of people wouldn't think. Yards per attempt. Yes, Lamar Jackson is throwing a deep ball better than Justin Herbert. Also, of course, he's leading in total yards per game, 372 to Justin Herbert's 327. Lamar Jackson is on the MVP pace once again, a better pace than he was in his MVP year. Lamar won the MVP in 2019 unanimous style. This year, he has 100 yards per game more in the passing game than he did when he won the MVP in 2019. Lamar Jackson's insane, y'all. And we don't even see it coming. You like, all right, he's not supposed to play the position. Not supposed to play the position this well. He can't throw. You hear all the naysayers, and he continues to have answers. So for that slight edge right there, I'm saying Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, this would be a really interesting debate in the scouting community because the one thing I would say about Justin Herbert, he is prototypical. He is exactly what you want in a franchise quarterback. If we were drafting and drawing him up, you don't find guys who are 6'6", 237 pounds, who have high IQ, who have the ability to not only throw with tremendous arm talent, but they're athletic enough to do things outside of the pocket. And when you hear Brandon Staley talk about him and use words, superstar, take chances on 4th down because he says, we have that special guy that you want to give him opportunities, I think there is something to be said for what he brings to the table. And I think John Harbaugh feels the same way about Lamar Jackson. Ultimately, this comes down to going to the ice cream shop and trying to figure out what kind of scoop do you want to put in the ice cream cone. Do you want the guy that can play the traditional way like Justin Herbert, or do you want Rocky Road, somebody who has a little extra to it, which is Lamar Jackson? Either way, man, I love the way both of these guys play, but still give me Lamar Jackson because his style is unique and it's a little more difficult to prepare for because he brings the extra stuff as they run at the quarterback position.
Yeah, the beauty of this is not only on the field, but off the field. You can't go wrong with either one of these guys being the face of your franchise. The way they carry themselves, the way they speak on behalf of the team. But, I mean, Marcellus, you've been to SoFi Stadium. You can tell me all about having a longer relationship with Lamar Jackson, but that's a long-distance relationship. You've been in the building with Justin Herbert. You've seen the magic in person.
Yeah.
You've been able to reach out and touch him.
Yeah.
And now you're telling me, yeah, but no, that you cannot.
Why not?
That is your team.
No.
That is your city. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Oh. We're doubling the price on Marcellus' season tickets as a result of this?
Hell no, they ain't doing that.
Okay.
Them tickets free. You can't double free. Oh, here's the thing. Look, distance makes the heart grow fonder. Think about that. Slick, you're a married man. I'm a married man. Let's not talk about our marriages, but basically, you know how it goes. When you're away from the wife, it's okay. It's all right. You know, I love you, honey. But when you see her every day, you're like, I love you. I love you. Good Lord. Give me some time and some space. All right, here's the thing.
She's not watching this.
She never watches, I hope. Bucky, you triple down on the racism. How you gonna go to the ice cream shop and just order vanilla or chocolate? Like, there's so many other flavors there. Here go Bucky again, vanilla or chocolate. I'm telling y'all, I'm watching y'all with these little social cues. Herbert does it in a way that you can see coming, but it's just unstoppable. Like you said, prototypical. This is the way we draw it up. But no one can stop that. Lamar Jackson is a different type of animal. Like, it really reminds me of my son, once again. Every block I talk about MJ because that's my favorite thing in this world. MJ is left-handed. Beyond being a little beast at 6 years old, he left-handed. So it's so funny you don't see that coming. We're all wired. We're all trained. Every time you see these little 6-year-old kids, they always going to the right. And they always seeing him playing soccer, and like, they try to stop his right foot. I'm like, he gonna use the other one on you. And then, that's what happens. That's Lamar Jackson. Like, we're all trained to see a prototypical quarterback. Even though it's unstoppable, you still know that program. When you see Lamar Jackson, you have no idea what's coming. and you have no idea how to stop it. Staying with this matchup, don't miss your chance to win $100,000 of Terry Bradshaw's money on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. It's time to make our picks. Scan the QR code, download the app, and play along with us for free. Chargers, Ravens is one of the feature matchups, and 54% of America is picking the Chargers so far. Smart America. So, Slick, who wins and by how many points?
I've actually got the Ravens winning this 27-24. We're talking about the quarterbacks, but I think it's going to come down to the Ravens rushing offense versus the Chargers rushing defense. That's going to be the difference maker.
You got Buck?
Hey, look, man, I play for the Chiefs and the Raiders. No way I can pick the Chargers. Give me the Ravens 30-27.
Sorry, guys. It's going to be the Chargers. My tickets are cheap again. Chargers by 2, 31-29. I made up for that. Fox Bet Super 6 has given away over $5 million total, and you could be the next jackpot winner. Download the app, pick the outcomes of 6 NFL games for your shot to win Terry's money. It's completely free to play.